victorious over St. Francis Brooklyn by a score of 56-49 alongside assistant coach Colleen Moriarty. I'm Mike Ventola, and coach, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. You and your team did an outstanding job of really challenging St. Francis Brooklyn. How do you feel the team was able to really overcome and take care of business here tonight?
Yeah, I think we were really well prepared, focused. The girls are always locked in, so I think that has a big, doing of why we won. First quarter was really strong. We came out ready to go, and then we had a couple lapses, but we held it together, and that's the most important thing at the end of the game that we fought.
You know, for the great start out of the gate, at one point you're leading 15-2, and it just seems like the two home games, you're just really doing a great job of coming out of the gate. And even on the road as well, too, playing very effective out of the gate. How do you feel like your team's been able to really come in the game, start off well, and kind of really set the tone early on in games?
Yeah, I think they just, Coach Lane really prepares them to be fired up, ready to come out. So I think for us, the consistency thing has been sometimes an issue, but I think today we really proved to ourselves defensively who we are and our identity, and that's something that we're continuing to build on. So they were just ready to go, ready for this dub.
I'll tell you, the three-point shooting was awesome out of the gate as well, too. Aria Myers really hitting those three-point shots, and I want to ask you about Aria as well, too. 4 games in, double-digit points. I know for you in your first season as an assistant here, I'm sure you got the whole backstory on her. Really starting to come into her own here now this season. What do you think has allowed her to have this early season success?
She just never takes a possession off. In practice, in games, she just always goes hard, and she's someone that we can really depend on. The effort plays, the hustle plays, and I think those have really built her confidence, and I'm really proud of her. She's really stepped up big for us as a leader on and off the court.
You know, Trinity Williams as well, too, has done a great job inside, and looked like early on you guys were doing a great job of not just hitting three-point shots, but working in the post, getting it down low to Trinity, and she was able to score. How much of that game plan did you see as a success here tonight?
Yeah, I think we, over the past couple of games, we're we need to get inside, inside and out. So she was being really aggressive, posting hard. I'm super proud of her and, her relentless, attack on the boards and in the paint, even some of her drives. So we're super excited to see that. She's really coming to her own as a sophomore.
Until I got to ask you about Alejandra as well, too. She has really come on storm. Obviously, the Rutgers game on Sunday was certainly a fun game to watch. But even here tonight, quietly going about her business, but really being a good supporting cast member here tonight, especially as a first-year player. How difficult can it be sometimes for a freshman to come in and be a part of the scheme already?
Yeah, it can be really challenging, especially as a point guard in her position. She's got to be a leader on the court, but her mentality is just attack, be aggressive. She's relentless. So I think she really, proved herself on Sunday. So we were willing to, to go to her in times we need, and she stepped up really big for us.
Coach, I always like to ask whether it's you or, of course, any other assistant coaches, especially after when it's tough because you want to celebrate. But as Mike Lane has said from time to time, no win's a perfect win. There's certainly things you have to work on from time to time. So between now and Central Connecticut State on Saturday, what do you think your team needs to improve upon and work on in practice before Saturday's game?
Yeah, I think just continuing to communicate defensively, and offensively. Continue to attack, find the right shot, find the best shot. We're starting to come together, and it's really exciting. But right now we're gonna hit the film, and it's on to the next one. So we can celebrate for a few minutes, but we got to get ready for the next. So we're excited for Central on Saturday.
Well, Coach, first, want to thank you so much for joining me here tonight. Obviously a great win, but also to want to officially welcome you to the NJIT family here. I know it's been a fun time for you so far in enjoying the role here, working under Coach Mike Lane and the rest of the staff. So hopefully more of these conversations can take place here throughout the course of the regular season.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me.
All right, that's assistant coach Colleen Moriarty.